How's it going, guys? It's Chaff91 here with another rebuild. We're taking on the Atlanta Hawks with their S13 season. So we just went 75-7 in the last season, but we're going to take it even one step further. So let's jump in here, turn off those league meetings, let's check out the staff. So we have A+, A-, nothing better there. Head coach, not, we could get Mike D'Antoni. It's a little bit better, but might not be worth the risk, so we'll leave him. Not really great, no, and not really any better trainers. So we don't need any new staff. We're going to jump straight through to the NBA draft. Do we have any picks for this year? Let's just check it out. We have the 7th pick. Wow, what can we get for this? We can get the 6th pick. I might do that. Yeah, let's take the 6th pick. So we just upgrade from the 7th to the 6th. Can we move up again? I wouldn't mind drafting. I don't really draft. We can get Kyrie. It's not bad, but he is 36, so I'm not sure I really want Kyrie, being so old. We can get a 5th pick. We might do that. Marquis Chris. No, I'm going to take the 5th. Thank you, Brooklyn. Let's just double check who's in the actual draft. So, is there anyone decent? Is it even worth my time going up? 76? Oh, okay, I don't think it's really worth going up in the draft, to be honest. 76 overall is not a great starting point, so we can get a 3rd pick. Alfred Marion doesn't do much for me. He's 20 mil. What else can I get? I can get Marquis Chris. I think, yeah, I'm going to take that, I think. He's 20 mil. He played 2 games for me last season. He must be my backup because otherwise he wouldn't. I don't think he was injured. So we do move up in the draft. We go up to 3. Will they offer me anything better? No. Alright, nothing better. So, really, I do not particularly want the 3rd pick. Can I move up to the 1st? I'd want Boyd Campbell. I'm not giving you Boyd Campbell, so could we give you the 3rd and a couple of others? Alright, perfect. So we pick up the 1st overall pick in the draft. What could we get for the 1st pick? Could we get someone like Jokic back? That'd be amazing. Lonzo? You did have an MVP season. You do have 1 year left on your contract. It's a very big contract, so I'm not sure I really want to take that on, but could be pretty interesting to get these guys back. Wow, I really want that guy, but he's a free agent. Hammonds is only 24 and he's 91 overall. It's crazy how good he is. Ruben, you've been playing really well for the Jazz. Could I give you a 1st? He would take on 28 mil. I am not really willing to give any of those guys up, but I would give up Nadir, I reckon. He is young, but, it'd be worthwhile. Both 3 stars, he is untouchable, so could I throw in some other firsts? No, untouchable, and untouchable. Okay, they don't want to do that. Could I throw you the 1st? And that's still untouchable. Still don't like it. Still don't like it. Still don't like it. And still don't like it. Alright, so they will not move him at all. He must be, absolute future of the franchise, which I totally understand. I would not want to give him up either. He's too good of a player to even consider giving up. So, who else could we go after? Could we go after anyone else here? Really? There's not too many others that I particularly want to go after. So, we might end up just going straight into the draft. That's the potential for us at least. So, unless we can find someone, I'll be moving into the draft. Alright guys, so I've been searching around, I couldn't get any deals done, so we're going to jump straight into the draft here. So it's draft 2028 this year, and before we move into any drafting, what are people going to offer me here in the draft for the 1st overall pick? 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and that's all they're giving me. So they're giving me picks 2 to 5. Can I pick up some decent? No, they don't want to do that. I mean, really, it doesn't matter where I've drafted in the draft itself. So we're just gonna take out the first. I mean, do I want Marshall, Kerr? I mean, I really don't know who I want. I guess I take the first overall. What do my team needs? I mean, I'm set at point guard and I'm set at center. I mean, I'm probably more so set at center than point guard, but really they're both pretty solid. So, and of course the top 4 or the top 3 are center and point guard. So I'm just gonna take him. We'll see what happens, see what else is in this draft, see if anyone got some sort of crazy surprise player. But we pick up Eugene Marshall in at first overall. He's 7 foot from Duke. He's a 78 overall, so pretty decent draft prospect, so it's not bad. Oh, damn you, Raymond. 80 overall, point guard. Kerr was 78. Nothing else really there. So we pick up Marshall here. Jump into team play options. Manning, yes. Allenson for 1 mil at 80 overall. Yeah, I'll take that. And same with Evans. I don't know why they didn't want me to accept that. So we bring him back. I know they're going to digress, but we're going to bring him back. And we have 4 guys that we can offer qualifying. So we're going to offer them all the qualifying. I'm really hoping no one offers him because, yeah, I can't offer them contracts. I don't have the money, and I don't think I'm going to get the money either. So please no one send them a contract. I would just love to bring them back on their qualifying. But of course the top 2 are both my players. So we're going to try sign some players, see what we can do, and I'll come back to you once I've figured out all the different positions I want to fill. Alright guys, so Jeffrey Geiger has been offered a contract. I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to get it, so let's just check out our roster, see if there's any crazy contracts. I mean, Geiger, we have your position filled. We don't really need you. Next up, Cedric Fraser is being offered. He is a shooting guard for our team. So how do we sit at shooting guard at the moment? So we have a starter. We don't have a backup, but we do have Evans in at point guard that we could always move to shooting guard if we needed to. Power forward, we're overstacked, and center, we're medium. So power forward, we have 3 decent power forwards there. But really, we could move Samuel or Evans to shooting guard and they would go up, I assume. So I think we're going to probably let him go. Unless there's someone with a crappy contract. Which really, I mean, what, Nadir with 85 at 24 mil? But the top 3 guys, 91, 96, 96, all $26 million contracts, like absolutely crazy contracts for how good they are. So, I'm not sure what we want to do, guys, really. I think I might let him go. At the same time, I sort of want him back. Alright guys, so we can't match it, so let's just see one last time. We did move Sloan to shooting guard, and we left Atkins and Evans at the point guard, so I'm just justifying in my own head that we're not bringing him back, so we're not matching it. Alright, Johnny Fox, he's willing to take a contract. We can bring in Bobby Portis, but, you know, I'd rather bring in Johnny Fox, but really, let's just check out the lineup again. So we have Leonard there, 96, and we do have Eugene Marshall, who we just picked up in the draft, which maybe that would be good. Along with that, we do have those power forwards that can move to center. So he is a very nice player. He's 85 overall with 26 years old, but I think I'm going to let him go. We're going to let him walk. Really, these guys, if they came back on the qualifying, is the only way they were going to be on the team. And Brand has just been offered it as well, so again, we're going to have to let him walk. So we can't get any of these guys back, really. They're just all, they require too much money for what we have. So we're going to jump across now to player progression and see how people move. I'm hoping the guys at the top end are still going to stay at the top. Let's just see where they go though. So, player progression, we have Lewis, Leonard, Sloan, and Campbell still in the 80s. Atkins almost in 80s, almost in the 90s as well. Nadir up, I mean, all this green. Samuel up 4, it's crazy. And then at the lower end, of course, these guys digress. But we're going to jump through now to the training camps, and I'm going to have to think about who I want to actually put the training camps on, because we have a lot of young guns in this team now. Auto-gen those rookies. So, untapped potential. Marshall will bump you up straight away, even though you haven't played yet. Mendez will get you up as well. So, he's 83 at the moment, 22 years old. It's pretty nice. And I think Samuel, you're already an A+, but you're going to go to an A+ as well. So we're going to try and make some moves and see what we do from here. Alright guys, so we made some minor movements, but nothing worthwhile showing. So we're going to jump through to the next season, and I'm going to show you the lineup. So, lineup for the starters are Atkins, Samuel, Campbell, Mendez, and Leonard. And then off the bench we have a 95 overall Sloan, Manning, Nadir, Gardner, and Miller. So we got 78 overall is our worst for the backup. Then on our reserves we have Joel Embiid, McCaw, Evans, Rokoff, and Hardy. So we have a really decent team. We're going to go through to the All-Star break, see how we can go, and I'll come back to you once we get there. Alright guys, at the All-Star break, we are 49-7, 96% team chemistry, first in the conference. So, we are 9 games ahead of the Raptors, and they have some people, but nothing crazy, and then we are 7 games ahead of the Grizzlies. So, they don't have a team. I don't know how they're so high. So, let's just check out our player stats on the year. So, Sloan is 16-4-4, leading our team. Campbell is out for the season. Oh, that is not good to see. He did have 16-6, but out for the season is a decent out for our team. We're going to have to figure something out there. So, Samuel with 15-7. Leonard with 14-12, that double-double. Manning with 14-3. Mendez with 14-6. Atkins with 13-7. Nadir with 6, and it really falls away from there. So, let's just check out our squad right now as it stands. So, we've got Atkins, Samuel, Sloan coming in at small forward, Mendez and Leonard, and then off the bench we've got Manning, Nadir. Yeah, Sloan coming in as small forward instead of Manning. I mean, we could always move Manning back into the starting lineup. It's not that horrible. Or we could move Sloan to a small forward. I don't know what I want to do there. But we have a couple of small forwards now off the bench, which is okay because we've got the 2 shooting guards. So, we'll move... Maybe we'll move... Yeah, we'll do that. So, Samuel's going to come off the bench. I mean, he's not that great anyway compared to the other 2. So, let's do that. We're going to give him a lot of minutes. We've got Sloan starting with Manning. So, now we've got the shooting guard and small forward off the bench. So, let's just double check. Where are we at? So, player contracts next year. We have Campbell. He's a decent out. He's 90 overall. Manning also out. We have fairly considerable amount of people going to be out. So we need to bring back Boyd Campbell. Whilst he might go down with the injury, we need to bring him back. And he comes back. Alright, perfect. So, can we get Evans on a min for 3 years plus team? Yep, that sounds good. And Rudolph, let's give you 8.0. You decline that. I mean, he's not bad, but I would love to have Manning come back first. So, we might see what we can do. We might make some trades. We might make some moves. We'll see what we want to do when we get through. But we do need to sort out our small forward position because obviously the injury is not great to see and we need to have someone coming in. So, he does go up. I mean, Sloan goes up as well when you move into small forward. So that could be a good move. And then pushing him down. That looks pretty decent. I mean, shooting guard off the back is a bit weak, but we would have Atkins, Samuel, Sloan, Mendez, and Leonard. And then off the bench, Manning, Nadur, Gardner, Miller, and McCaw. No, I want Broekhoff. He's not that great though. We could always move like Evans, but I think it would just be easier if we do that in case anyone else gets injured as well. So I think really, guys, we're going to try to leave it for now. We're going to simulate through date and go to the end of the season and see how we go. Alright guys, at the end of the season, Rudy Hammonds is your MVP with 29 and 10 with 3 steals, 2 assists, 1.5 blocks, absolutely crazy. Raymond is your Rookie of the Year with 20 and 8. He goes up to an 82 throughout the season. That's a very nice rookie there. Ben Simmons is your 6th man with 12 and 8. Lewis Leonard is your Defensive Player with 14 and 12. So almost 3 blocks. Crazy. Cedric Fraser is the most improved, and our coach goes 72 and 10. First in the conference. We get Lewis Leonard on an All-NBA first team, with Lonzo still sitting there as well. Do we get anyone else on any teams? Raymond is already on an All-NBA third team. Lewis Leonard gets onto the defensive team, and we do not get our rookie on the team. So we go first in the conference. Let's see how we sit compared to everyone else. Raptors way behind us. Frank Natilica, Josh Jackson, Elliott. I mean, they don't have a team here. We shouldn't have any issues on the East. And Memphis Grizzlies way behind us as well. Harold Dawkins. I mean, they don't really have anyone. So, player stats on the year. Gary Sloan led our team with 17, 5, and 4. Samuel with 16, 3, and 7. Campbell, as we know, is out 16 and 6. Manning with 14 and 3. Atkins with 14 and 7. Lewis Leonard with that double-double of 14 and 12. Mendez with 13 and 6. Nadur with 7, and it really falls away from there. So, let's check out who we're playing. We're taking on the Cavs. So, we just have the one injury, so that's nice for us. So, they have Kerr out for 4 to 6 weeks. Not good for them. And 79 overall is their highest player. Really, we should not lose this. So we shouldn't lose a game. So we take them in 4. We sweep them. So we don't have any new injuries, so that's good to see. Let's check out who they got. They have Schroeder, not Dennis Schroeder, but Helmut Schroeder, out for 1 to 2 weeks. And they got Bumba at the top with Fraser. I think they got 2 decent players, but really nothing crazy. So, simulate the current rounds, and they took 2 on us. We go 3-2, 3-3. We're here at 7 games. No way. Samuel got injured. Alright. That would be why. Maybe it's a bit of a hit to the team. So, do they have... I mean, let's just see how we go with moving people. So, wait, he's out for the season? Wait, he's out for the season, but they're still playing him. How is that possible? He's out for the season, they still want to play him, even though he's out for the season. That's interesting. Okay, so season ending, okay, Sloan is now playing this position. Is he magically gone off from the team now? Of course he has. He's magically gone off the team now. He's no longer playing. He's in reserves. So, let's bring in Broekhoff onto the team. And that's what we're going to go with. So, we got Atkins, Sloan, Manning, Mendez, Lewis Leonard. I mean, decent starting lineup with him gone. So, who do they have again? Let's just double check. They got Bumba Fraser. No big injuries, it looks like. So, we're going to have to take him on straight up. This is the guy that we picked, Eugene Marshall. We picked him up this year, so Schroeder is coming back. So let's simulate with Simcast, and let's simulate this game. So they take the first quarter, we take the second, we take the third. Yeah, we take the third. Can we keep him out? Keep him out of this, and we absolutely kill him in that last. So we're taking on the Toronto Raptors next up, and no more injuries for us right now. Just the 2 guys, season-ending injuries, which are not great. But anyway, we're taking on the Raptors. So, who do they have? The Raptors have... I mean, they got Josh Jackson, Elliott. This is the same team that we looked up briefly before. They do not have anyone, guys. No injuries, but they don't have anyone. So, let's simulate this with the current round, and we sweep them. And we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, who are champs of the West. So, no more injuries for us. The two guys still out with season. So, Grizzlies, where are you? Here they are. So, they've got an 80 overall as their leader. Jones, who's a rookie or a sophomore, but they do not have a team. Let's see this game of the game, but they shouldn't take us. They shouldn't take one on us. So we win. Oh man, and we win in 5. Yeah, we win in 5. So we take home the championship this year. Lewis Leonard is your MVP of the finals, 13-11 with 2 steals and 2.5 blocks. Absolutely crazy for him. So let's check out the final stats. Sloan led the team in scoring with 20 and 3 and 4. Mendez with 14 and 5. Lewis Leonard with that 13 and 11 double-double. Manning with 12. Atkins with 12 and 8. Gardner with 8 and 6, and really falls away from there. So we end up winning it, guys. Even with those 2 outs, we win it. We're going to go to another season. I'll come back to you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.